I'm gonna do another mukbang. This time I'm gonna cook for y'all. I'm going to do a Vietnamese dish called gà luk lok, meaning shaking fish. I know a lot of you have heard of bò luk lok, meaning shaking beef, but today I'm going to show you how to do shaking fish, and I'm going to use my salmon today, okay? So let's get going. Let me turn on my burner here. Let me look at that. Okay. So you saw me prepping everything before I came on. So I got a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to pour a little bit in there. And get that going, get that hot. And my plate of all the stuff that I'm going to cook is going to go in there. So I'm going to get the shallots. I cut up the shallots and I cut up the garlic. And you know garlic is yummy. Try to put all that goodness in there. Get all of that. Mainly my garlic. I want to make sure I get all the garlic. Y'all know how much I love garlic. But y'all know how much I tell you guys not to overcook your garlic, because we do not want to burn it and make it bitter. Okay? So here we go. I hear it. I hear it sizzling. Okay, so that's mixing. While that's mixing, add a little bit of a dash of pepper. I like mine a little bit more. And then just add a little bit more of salt, okay, to that mixture right there. Now all of this is to your taste, okay? Because at the end, ooh, I can smell it. It's getting there. At the end, when I taste it, I might want to add a little bit more, okay? But remember, you can't take away, but you can add. So make sure you go a little bit at a time, because you do not want to over-season anything, okay? All right, so that is getting what I want on it. So now I'm going to add all of my rest of the ingredients. So I have my onions, I have my bell pepper, and my mushrooms. Now, you can leave out the mushrooms. I know a lot of people that do not like the mushrooms. You can leave that out. But I do think that the flavor of the bell pepper makes it really good. But you can leave that out, okay? Okay, there we go. We're gonna mix it. Smell it. Alrighty, let's see here. You keep mixing it until the onions and the peppers right here gets a little bit soft, okay? It's kind of like sauteing it. Okay, here we go. A little bit more. Okay, I'm going to saute that. I still see that's a little bit. I want it a little bit more translucent on the onions. This one takes a little bit time. Patience. Good. Okay. Okay, at this time, I'm going to add a little bit more of the pepper and salt. You know, food is about layering. You layer as you go, and it'll give it a good flavor. You know, if you just cook it all at once, it doesn't taste good. But it's about the layers that you put on your food, okay? Look, it's starting to get the texture, the color that I want, okay? Okay, and I already have my bed of lettuce laying on here, and I'm going to pour this over my lettuce, okay? starting to look good. It smells delicious, y'all. So I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to move it over a tad bit so you can see. So this is my just lettuce. All I did was I cleaned it and I laid it on a plate, okay? Okay, so now we're just going to pour this over my lettuce that I just made, okay? Look at that. Okay, look at that, okay? And get all that goodness in there. Okay, now it's going to go back in the pan. Put that aside. Okay. Stop it. Okay. I'm going to turn it back on, and I'm going, excuse me. Now I'm going to add a little bit more oil to my pan. And we are going to do the main ingredient, which is our salmon. Okay? Y'all saw me marinate it. All I did was a little bit of fish sauce and some salt and pepper. Okay? And it marinated. You really, fish, salmon, something like this, you really do not marinate it more than 30 minutes to an hour. Meat is different. You marinate the meat longer, but for fish, seafood, you really don't marinate it that long. I did it 30 minutes, about 30 minutes to about 40. Okay, so I'm going to turn that a little bit higher, and I'm going to saute it. This is where you shake it like that, you know. But it's easier for me to do it like this. I'm not a chef yet, so I don't trust myself to do it like that. So I'm going to shake it with my chopstick. One day I'm going to do this and everything just stays in the pan. I cannot do that. I wish I could do that. So that's why I don't consider myself a chef. Because I can't do all those stuff that the chefs can do. If anybody has any tricks, comment down below. Tell me how to do it. Teach me. Look at this salmon. And I love salmon, y'all. I love seafood. That's all it is to it. I just love seafood. Okay? We're going to let that cook. I'm going to turn it over a little bit. Look at that. I'm flipping them, okay? Because even though it's called shaking fish, I'm flipping them. Oh, it looks good, guys. It's getting the brown that we want. Flip that one over. Okay, let that one cook. I hope you guys are having a great day. I had a good day. It's getting very cold out there for some reason. Yesterday was a beautiful day. Yesterday was a beautiful day. And then today, it got a little bit cold. And the weather is saying that tomorrow where I'm at, it's going to be colder. I'm not ready for the hot weather, but I'm ready for it to be a little bit warmer than it is right now. I'm a complainer. If it's too cold, it's too cold. If it's too hot, I complain it's too hot. Okay, once that you see that it's not translucent, you know that it's cooked, okay? And it's starting to look good here. Okay. And then, remember at the beginning when I did the sauce that goes in it. This was the fish sauce, the oyster sauce, and the sugar. And I added just a little bit more of the pepper in there. Okay? Do that. I'm not going to add salt because you know that the fish sauce already is salty enough. So this is going to be the coating on my salmon. There it goes. Ooh-wee. I'm going to get all that goodness. And then we're going to do it really quick. Look at that. It's starting to caramelize. There was another ingredient that I put in here, and you guys are probably going, what is that ingredient? Because you're not going to be able to make my food if you don't have anything. It's that thick soy sauce, but in Vietnamese we call it, what do we call it? I just went blank there. Nước màu, which is the color, it gives it the color. And the reason why you won't get this one is because my brother-in-law makes it. He learned how to make that sauce, and the Vietnamese, it's a Vietnamese staple in every house. And you make it, and it's sugar, and they caramelize it to where it gets that thick sauce that you saw, and it was in a jar. And that's why you probably, but it's called thick soy, and you can probably buy it at the store when it's called like that. But what I used was homemade by my brother-in-law. He learned it from my mom. Okay, I'm going to turn it down because it's starting to get brown just the way I like it. Look at the color, okay, guys? Look at that color. It's golden, it's brown, it's perfect, okay? Look at that. I love it. And I'm going to taste it right now. Ooh. Oh, yeah. It's good. Okay. So I'm going to turn it off. And I'm going to pour it on our bed right here. Okay? And then I'm going to pour it on our bed of lettuce that I have right here. Okay, here we go. Oh, I wish you could, oh, y'all, I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. I'm trying to be really close because I don't want to get all that oil in my lettuce, but I don't want to waste all that goodness that's in there too. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Okay, I got the table ready. Everything is set for us to eat. Now, you can eat this two ways. You can eat it with the rice, which I have right here, or you can eat it with the spring rolls, which I have right here. But before we do that, we've got to make a little bit of a sour sauce that goes over the galuklok, which is the shaking fish, okay? So what you need is about some vinegar. And I use about 1 spoonful of that. And then about some sugar. And about half of a spoon of this with some sugar. Like that, okay? I'm going to pour that back in there because I didn't. And then some salt and pepper. And then we're going to mix it. I don't know why I got such a big bowl for that, but I was thinking it was more. Okay. So that's the little mixture that's going to go around the lettuce, okay? Not on the fish, because you just want this to go around it, okay? Okay, so we're going to put around the lettuce and the what is it? The bell peppers and the sauteed onions that we did, okay? There it is, okay? So that there. All right, so that is done. Let me move all this stuff out of the way so we can enjoy this food. Oh, I forgot. Let's make our dipping sauce. Remember how I told you to make a dipping sauce? With a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, and then lime, okay? And I like to do this, like I said, it's not heavy when you do it like this. Okay, yeah, that's good right there. This is good. Okay. That's good. Okay, so that's put aside. So what do you want to start first? Do you want to do the spring rolls or you want me to do the rice? Let's do the spring rolls because I love the spring rolls. And I usually use, it's called bánh tráng ba con gái. I have to think about it. Ba con gái means three ladies. This is my family. This is my opinion. This is one of the best spring rolls that they have out there. It has the three ladies on it, and they make really good roll, and they wrap really well. Okay, so I'm gonna take a couple out. Okay, and I love my little spring roll that holds the water, and then it holds the rice paper. That part is dry. Okay, so I'm gonna get some right here. Gonna get it wet. And you just let it sit a little bit. And then I have all these lettuce right here that I cut up and get it ready. Then I have my cucumbers right here. And then I have some cilantro that I have right here. Okay. So good and refreshing. And then I have some basils right here. Okay. That I like right here. And these are overpowering, so I'm just going to use one. Now, I'm going to put some of my little saute that I did. The onions, the mushrooms, the bell pepper, all of that right there. I'm going to put it on top right like that. And then, of course, the main dish, which is my fish. I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to put another one. Okay, there we go. And then you just wrap it. You just wrap it up, roll it up. Okay, you can do it however you want. Now I wrap it and I leave one side open. That way you can dip it. Look at that. Now look at that. That is so good, isn't it? Looks good. Okay, let's see here. Let's try it. And notice I didn't dip because I flavored the salmon very well. And so this one you really don't have to have a dip if you don't want to. But you can if you want. Oh my goodness, that is so good. Look at all that. Where are my manners? Where are my manners? Y'all, where are my manners? I totally forgot to give you the first bite. I don't know why. So let me give you the first bite. Look at that. Okay. All right, let's eat it. That is so good. Let's try a little bit of that. That combination of the bell pepper and the mushroom. Oh, that is so good. And it's so good. And the sauce that I made for that, it flavored that salmon very well. I think this was the Atlantic salmon. It wasn't the Alaskan salmon. You know me and cucumber. Y'all know I love cucumbers. It's so good. I can eat another one of that, but I want to just show you how I eat it with the rice. so good. Okay, I'll put the rice in there. Put a little bit of this on the side right here. I'm gonna dip this in a little bit of that sauce right here. Mmm. Mmm. Oh my. Mmm. That's very good with the rice. Mmm. You need to come over and have some with me. Mmm. That is so good. Oh, that is so good. And then another way that you can eat this is, I have to stuff my mouth some more. It is so good. Remember I said, if you want to do low carb or no carb, I did low carb. Because I only ate a little bit of the rice and one of that. But if you want to do completely no carb, remember the lettuce that I put on there? You can take one. And all those goodness is in there. Look at all that. Okay? I'm going to add some more of that goodness on top of that. I like all that. That is really good. Okay? And I'm going to add all the other ingredients that I would have put with my spring rolls and put it in my lettuce. And now you have a low carb diet right here. Okay? You just stuff your mouth with all this. Mmm. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, that sauteed onion, garlic, bell pepper, that really gives it a good flavor. I really like that. Let me have another one. Oh, that is so good. Anyway, I'm glad you're here eating this with me. And I'll show you how to do it 3 ways. So you can make this into 3 different meals. You can do it with just the rice and the garlic log. You can do it just as spring rolls with the garlic log. Or you can do it as a salad. Chop up the salad, put all of this in, and just eat it in a salad, like a salad bowl. But I like to wrap. I like to eat things wrapped up like that, okay? So I'm gonna stop for now so I can enjoy this food with my family. But I hope you enjoy another one of my mukbang. And I hope that you enjoy this recipe. It is very good. I pat myself on the back again. It was very good. So hopefully we'll see you again on another mukbang. And ring my bell, and subscribe. And thank you so much for being my Onion a Million family.